Bloody, I kind of hate how glitchy LA Noire is. Yeah, the auto saves or quick saves or whatever, only happen at the very end of like a case, like literally when you finish it and move to the next case. Sometimes it might give you a checkpoint at some of the like locations that you're investigating and shit, but very rarely I've noticed. But twice now, the game's crashed like midway, if not right at the fucking end of a case, and then I load it back up, and oh, what do you know? It's put me right at the back, right at the beginning of said case, or at the end of the previous fucking case. So now I got to watch the cutscene as well, leading into the case. Like it's like, can't. There's not even a way to skip it. I gotta watch it again.
And the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the...
I tried to do like a reshader last time I was playing too, but it did not work. It glitched the fuck out. Reds became purple and blacks and shadows became green for some fucking reason. I don't know how it happened.
Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
You are a modest little person, with much to be known.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street.
Wait, so if Kane's home, that means... Was he on Xbox when he jumped on earlier, or was he on the Xbox app?
I don't know.
Okay. I think it said he was online a while ago.
Well, it said he's online.
Oh shit, okay.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
Hoping
Where
he's
does that
just,
leave you,
yeah,
Galloway?
good. Oh.
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about
Fucking
seeing
this
how a
year's
real
shit
cop
for
operates.
everyone so far. What's gonna happen to
What
you
did he mean
next,
by
or
the
something
werewolf?
already happened?
Medallion.
First
Daily
me,
News
then
came out calling him the
Kane.
werewolf.
It's like some Final Destination
Examiner came
shit.
up with the Black Dahlia.
Either gonna be you
Closer
or
to catching
Ryan.
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
I don't think this has anything to do with it.
No, I don't.
Ah, well, hopefully
90% of
that's
murders
your
are
bad
domestic,
luck for the
Phelps.
year as well.
Some guy gets
I
into
don't
a
know.
beef with his wife, he takes it too far. Be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off. Calm down.
I don't know, it could be just like a coinkydink, but I'm in hospital, Kane went to hospital, your mum went to hospital.
To the war.
Like, there's something in the air.
Guy gets to kill people every day in combat.
I should really look where I'm driving.
Expect him
I
to
just
take
like
lip
it
from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the
Oh, they
time-
really don't like it when you do it in this game. It's not like in GTA. You can't just floor it through the pedestrians.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty.
Oh yeah, do you have any idea how to fix a single dead pixel on my monitor? It's not even a dead pixel. It is a red pixel. There's one pixel that is just red in the very top right corner, like about half a centimeter off the border. And I don't see it unless no, it's there at all times. I only see it when there's a black there. So whether or not it's a black bar or if I drag a black PNG image, you know, up into the corner, I just see a red pixel for some reason. It's like
I get you.
It's not the worst. I've tried flicking it,
Yes,
rubbing
sir.
it, like
All
that
parties.
sounds so wrong. But fucking,
Lover's Lane.
yeah, doing the
Neighborhood.
whole tap shit, but
Some trouble,
it's
but
just not going away.
nothing
I
like
don't know.
this.
Maybe I just got
What's that known
unlucky
locally as the
and
You
morgues?
were first on the scene?
it just
Detective.
went.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture
I'm just
reporters so
not
Pinker in the
really
corner could
sure
work.
how
They're waiting to talk to
fix
you.
that. If
Go
you-
house to house and
we'd
see
have
what
to
you
take
come
the
up
whole
with.
thing apart, I believe.
Well, I've seen a thing when I googled how to fix it, which recommended the flicking and shit, but there was a thing you could buy where it was like a little pen thing that you could click a button on, and it would send like like a little static fucking electricity volt into the pixel or some shit. But I'm looking at that like, bruh, oh yeah, you could just do it with a bit of.
shatter your TV.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. It's like I could replicate that with probably a 9-volt battery and a little bit of wire, but no, on my luck, I'd fucking hit the button and bam, fucking the whole monitor's fried. But they make it look so convincing in the videos, you know. Oh yeah, they got this green line that goes from the top and bottom of the screen, and they just fucking zap it and it's gone.
I've seen that before, yeah. I don't know how it works though, it doesn't really make sense. If it's even real.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm worried about. Like, you know, even just try and rub my feet on the carpet and zap it with my finger, and next thing you know, the fucking screen's fucked. No, thank you. Maybe I should run one of them like YouTube videos where it's like a screen refresher, where it like hits you with all the colors and shit. I just have to start the video and run away before I have a seizure. Because most of them videos are fucking nuts.
You know, just play the gamble on it and like put it in the right spot, look up, do it, and look down, hope for the best.
Yeah, and just hope for the best, yeah.
I haven't been charged.
I say you haven't been charged. What did you do? What?
Oh, Bub's trying to buy shopping and shit.
Uh,
My card.
I'm like, damn, you got down to Kane already? Fuck. You haven't been charged yet?
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Ooh, there's a knife here.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Bruh, I'm at a crime scene. I find a knife on the ground, and he's like, this doesn't mean anything. I don't know, that knife could be linked to something. What is that? Is that
Don't think this is anything.
a piece of potato? What the fuck? Kidney stone?
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
I have to fix this.
Interesting.
Don't do it. Don't execute Order 66.
What's the writing
Fletcher
on the
deserves to live.
BD.
He
like
needs the
Dahlia,
cheese.
X. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run
So-
tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Let's mess with the shader again, because I realized it wasn't active. Love it. Turn the brightness up a bit. It's like I'm looking at like the shadows in the game and I'm like, bruh, I can see like the pixelated edge of the shadow. Bruh, the shader ain't doing shit.
This is KTI, a member of the American Century Broadcasting System.
No. I gun there, that doesn't look right. What is it? Yeah, nothing there. Oh, actually I'm driving into the crime scene.
Stage shot, mirror, forward, main color.
The werewolf? For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall.
I'm gonna up the brightness again. Oh, it's gone blind.
Caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on the BD case for 6 months and got nicked.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in the courts?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Stubbs. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Mess with the settings for a sec. Alright, play that fixed it.
Got a light.
with this on Wednesday? I have an audition.
Definitely needed more brightness.
Gentlemen,
There we
what
go.
can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes.
Playing
How
Dave
can I
the
help,
Diver.
officer?
Gotcha.
You can start with your name.
Gotta go find
Garrett
4
Mason.
seahorses.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary
Dave the
barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss it. Is there anything else?
Fire away,
Sam has
Phelps.
taken me
I'll
to
stay
Palm
here.
Springs.
I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Little fucker. There's some kind of tool. What? Do you mean you need some sort of tool?
Can I have another spoon?
You going to pay for that?
What?
House officer.
That's the spirit. Pour me another.
Optimistic, Cole.
So, how'd you tune a fixed out?
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
Ronnie.
We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
And she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes.
No,
Around
so
11.
just
If it helps, I
can't just
made the
grab a
guy's
little
license
fucking
plate.
Need some kind of tool. Fuck.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Any kind of tool. Don't know how to get any kind of tool.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused.
She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCole. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Where's that goddamn place?
Say, honey, what time do you get off work?
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Oh, waitress, can I have another spoon?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Did you cover my shift on Wednesday? Have an idea.
Get the handle there, so is old man in the car? Yes, he is. Oh,
Yes,
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined. I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Don't think this is any use to us.
said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Damn, you fucked up.
This isn't what we're looking for.
What's
don't
that?
think so.
Oh, head dryer. I was like, what the fuck is that? Can't check the duffel bag. Alright.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. A regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
Nothing significant. Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Damn, she got big feet. The marmalade? Or an orange plate? No idea.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
You're under arrest, ma'am. No.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
KTI Radio. Check local publications for times of your
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. Skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Man. I had that one. Yeah.
Kill someone!
There we go.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight
Doesn't look like
risk, pal.
anything.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
The oldest
He'll be
problem
back
there
in
is what to do about the old lady.
Busted.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Size 11s. So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
No, but you do.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh shit.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
What's this bunkin'?
Yes.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here.
What's happening? Hmm?
Oh, I finally got the little, like, underwater fucking submarine thing in Dave the Diver, so I can capture sharks.
Okay, cool.
We'll go on tuna hunting.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Oh yeah.
Putting you through now.
Black tiger shrimp. How do I catch that?
Cole Phelps, batch 1247.
What, you looking for a new partner?
Help, detective.
We're going for that black
Any
shrimp.
control unit to transport the suspect back to Central.
Certainly, detective.
Yeah, did you not realize that first?
Coroner, do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
Like,
It's
I knew
Phelps.
about shrimp parts, and I didn't know
completed the autopsy. Several
Yeah.
wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match.
Ryan probably would have been all over it. He would have been like, oh yeah, 9-inch black shrimp, you know, or the 10-inch black shrimp.
Was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and
Very rare. You can only find them in the waters of Africa.
he's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of
God.
semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I.
salvage drone.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
I should do.
Broadcasting from Los Angeles, California, this is KTI Radio. And now, news from Washington.
His brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, though. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
Will be taught the rayon spinning process and are under contract for 2 years, during which time they'll be lodged in a convent school. Here they will pay $6.50 of their wages for board and lodging. They at least are no longer among Europe's wanderers. On the reverse side, the steamship Ratnik waits at Montreal to repatriate 500 Yugoslavs who prefer to try life under Tito. They're not leaving empty-handed. Among them, they have pooled $1 million for the purchase of some rather exclusive commodities. Whether or not life in the Western Hemisphere has been congenial, it is certain that their toil has been rewarded.
All the sushis and shit. Yeah, Joe. What? Yeah, give me a moment.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob and hope he'll sleep easy tonight. Run along now, folks. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator, famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird. But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
These fuckers.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses.
Do.
And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave.
Ooh.
That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her, all right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? I took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
True.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. In that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps.
Just fucking
really
face through him.
I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Oh, so that's not it. Okay.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
To the Mendez apartment. Oh, shit.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Mendez, apartment 16. Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
This one looks cool. Yeah.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
I'm back.
Hello, hello.
Incidental. Junk. Circumstantial. Not much help.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
Feels a little too convenient. I'm like investigating a murder, and I've just like popped up at some random suspect's apartment, broken in, and found a box of bloody clothes, a wrench, the shoes used at the crime scene, all just chilling in the fucking apartment, right next to an open window.
They have the murder weapon. Better
Like,
get
there's
bigger
no
now.
way in hell you kill someone and you just fucking,
Think these clowns
yeah,
are
even the
geniuses?
character in game thinks
Think your
it.
stars
Like,
should
you
kinda
wouldn't
break
bring it
and
home
Down
with
would begin
you.
to like
You would just dump it somewhere.
Hey, what gives?
LMPD, you're under arrest.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, that sounds like a planting job to me.
I'll go get our wheels.
There's no, like, unless you're just dumb as fuck, there's no way you're leaving fucking, or bringing it home with you is the main point. The murder happened at, like, a park. There's no way you're putting it in your car and bringing it home. That's just dumb.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
I like how every fucking character in this game, when they start running, turns into fucking Assassin's Creed reincarnation. Fucking going up, down pipes of buildings, jumping from one building to another. These cunts are nuts.
Get in and drive.
These are the descendants of like Ezio and shit. Where are they now? The family lineage. LA Noire, it's all connected. To hit anyone? Jesus Christ.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out. Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires.
Oh, flipped him.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. What's with all the drunk whisker? You just cracked.
Do a barrel roll. Fucking the dude shot the tire of the car, and then I rammed it with my car, and it just ended up making the car flip.
Shit.
This dude probably ain't even the killer.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
I hope he is.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city
Yeah,
demand it.
try and pay the card again if you want.
What's wrong with your car?
Oh no, Mum had to cancel the card. Got like tapped or some shit.
Ah,
Just
okay.
banging down like near Newcastle.
Okay. I thought you said car. I was like, damn. Car troubles.
Oh yeah, I mean car troubles always, mate.
Yeah.
That was when I was playing Fletcher. Yeah, this is. Like, remember I played. You know, remember this is when I.
Galloway.
Yeah.
Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
Showdown. Pretty cool.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy.
It's up to you.
I think I know the place where they found the lady.
Yeah,
It
go for
overlooks
it.
Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Why can I not hear any game audio? There we go.
That's the guy.
And my suit's been reset. No.
I hear he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
Rather than playing at being cool.
Yeah, I'm not getting in that slidey ass car.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
You don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to
I
be
never
that?
did.
Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of the king who continue to
Just
believe
play the
they
game.
can take a life from city avengers.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Y'all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Yes.
Detective, I was first
Wow.
on scene.
How bad is it?
So hey,
You
what's
find her,
going on?
Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reported.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Here she is.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the
you
press?
can gift the battle pass.
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
No, he's good.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
He's good.
Back in a second.
He used his shotgun. Yeah.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Swipe across. Dot. Across. Yeah. Not use respect. So I think we could one tap people.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Random. What's that? Devil.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
check. No. It might be a two tap because top. It's a sniper shotgun.
And the
That's
Reaper
thing.
Bandit.
I doubt it.
It is so good.
Seems irrelevant.
One of the best weapons in the game. Yeah. Easy.
Similar remote.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered,
Get
on
a
display.
hunger shack.
Footprints would indicate
Yeah.
that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was
that's
the cause
your-
of death. I'll need to do
Like-
further tests for semen.
You bring it down. you
Angry
yell, so you
boyfriend.
grew
They were
up.
married, they'd be at home.
Thing.
Not humping out here in Lover's
I
Lane.
would not.
Do you mind if I examine the body?
Be my guess.
Like 80 maybe. You shouldn't be able to see it.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
That, if you bring it down all the way to 0, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Look at your mark.
They
It's very
laid it.
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you. Never the same, are they?
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
How bad is it?
Come on. So, hey, what's going on over there?
Oh, I don't know. You can look it up as well if you wanted to. We believe in you, my friend. Yeah, we'll send. Not quit.
Y'all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Mac, you're gonna kill us!
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Oh, you still there, Carl?
Thank you.
Yeah, what's up?
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Play something, let me know.
Yeah, I might finish this case and then so then I get the save and then if you want to play like some Siege or something.
We're gonna have a look around.
I'm sure the second you boot up Siege, fucking Ryan will wake up.
He'll be back anyway. Just sit tight.
Black man luck will kick
Yeah, he can just
like
sense it.
stims him. Doc
Yeah.
stims his fucking brain.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fucking we had a
Yeah, no,
wild game last night. It was honestly pissed me off. I was using that Boss G shotty or whatever it is. And I don't know if it's just me, but that shotgun is better with a reflex sight or the fucking iron sight than it is with the ACOG. And not just because of the fucking like aim down sight speed and shit. For whatever reason, you can put the entire triangle of the ACOG sight dead center of someone's chest and it fucking misses. But then you have iron sight and you shoot vaguely at, you know, like a barricade or, you know, the edge of a mirror that someone's trying to like peek through, and bam, you get it, even though it's not even like it's kind of close but not on them, you know what I mean? It gives it to you. But with the
It's almost like
ACOG,
a damn. I just hit that.
yeah. Whereas with the ACOG, it gives you the hit. It doesn't give you the hit even when the whole site is literally looking at them. It's like, mate, what?
I know what you're talking about as well. I haven't used the box G all too much, but I have used
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, it just got to the point where unless I was playing attacker, like if I was vigil or whatever it was, I just ran the iron sight or the reflex, depending on how I felt. But as the attacker, I'm trying to use the ACOG because that's the whole point of being an attacker. Is having that extra sight, but it's not working on that shoddy.
Maybe if you use the 1.5 scope, the like circular one with a little dot in the middle.
Yeah, maybe the circle one might be better than the triangle one, because
Maybe. I mean, it
fucking
gives you a bit
Ryan.
more like I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Like I feel like you can see more with that sight, but then again, like you just think about it, and it doesn't make sense to be able to see more.
Yeah.
But you just tend to.
Yeah. Like I remember there was one of the moments, I think I was like the last one alive, it was a 1v2. I was bunkered down in the objective. Enemy ran in and I literally point blank shot him to the point where the entire site, not just the triangle of the fucking ACOG, the entire site had old mate's body on it, and I shot and I missed. Then did a follow-up shot, hit him, but it wasn't a one shot, and then I died. And I'm like, fucking Ryan, did you see that? He's like, yeah, I seen it. I'm like, that's the bullshit I'm talking about. Like,
That's weird, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's the weapons. I honestly think
I think it's
like
I think it's latency, or yeah, I think it's because of this CJax shit. Because like every day it seems to be slightly different. Like audio, the gun recoils and shit.
What happened to me?
Daddy
Like,
came instead.
Kane witnessed it, and I asked him, I was like, "You see that?" He's like, "Yeah, man." Hold on, Fletcher. I don't know. I don't even mess with Fletcher. I just leave it as it was. It's red. Yeah, what's it called? Someone jumped in a window when I was at castle using ACOG. I clipped to their head, shot twice, but I didn't hit them, and they just killed me. Should have been the freest kill.
Damn.
But for whatever reason, just didn't hit. And I got no explanation.
Did he come and get you?
It's just fucking weird, and it's like you look at the pings in latency. Yeah. A few times, like there'll be like the top fragger on your team or the enemy team, and they're either sitting there with like an 816 ping or something, or they're sitting there on like over 100.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a kick in the teeth.
Yeah. I should have been paying attention to what I was doing. I was messed up.
JJ.
Whoops.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
I even checked the log, but I didn't read it right.
I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself.
Fucking mega mouth sharks again.
A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes. The yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight.